All right, so here we got Bitcoin on the 1 hour on Bybit. Let's actually go to the 4 hour real quick. Check this out. So, all right. So as you can see, hold on, no, we're gonna go back down to the 1 hour because I want to talk about this 200. So yeah, we did break below that 200. We did not stay below there. As I was telling you, this was kind of a bear trap because once we got into this 200, we kind of picked up speed. And I did expect us to come down to the bottom of the range, but after we held, we didn't break below this level, which was basically the bottom of the POC point of control on the VPVR. Kind of expected things could change. This is where I got neutral. All right, so we were being held down by the 50. As soon as we broke above that 50, blasted through that 100, got rejected from that 200. Then we were talking about we needed to get back above that 200 in order for it to mean anything. Got through the 200, blasted up. Like we were talking about, this purple region kind of got a small rejection from there, but blew right through that as well. And this was the level we were talking about, 31,650. That's where we are getting our rejection so far, but looks like we came back down. We still could come down to this 21 and this purple region, but honestly, I don't think we're going below there, in my opinion. Looks like we could have front ran it already. So we'll find out if we break this last wick. That's going to look good if 31,750. So your RSI is in the bullish control zone right now. Looks like we're deep in the bullish control zone now. Could be forming some sort of head and shoulders on this. Looks like we could have a small dose of, let me see here. Let me zoom in. So, looks like we had a small dose of bearish divergence, but that could have already played out on this wick. That's what I would be thinking. I would think it already played out. All right, so on your MACD, testing that signal line, whether this resumes up or crosses is going to mean a little bit. Positive momentum on your histogram is decreasing all the way to the 0 line, so we don't want to start printing those red bars. Talk about the bearish and bullish case here in a second. Your vol seems to have contracted a little bit, as you kind of seem like you're rolling over here a little bit, so we need to get back above this second POC point of control on the VPVR in order to remain bullish, keep that bullish momentum going. So your BBWP's in the lower zone. Vol is contracted a little bit as the vol's kind of contracting a little bit through here. As you see, you're not kind of cooling down a little bit, but you're still deep in that bullish control zone. All your major moving averages have positive slopes. 21 and your 50 both crossed the 100 and 200. That is a good sign. Strong trend to the upside right now, especially if we can get this 100 across that 200 as your 21 and your 50 continue to rise up and hold the price action up above that 21. That's going to look really good. That's going to look like we could break this last high. I mean, right now, we're making a lower high. If this is a confirmed high and we come back down to like this bottom of this purple region right here, we'd have to come below this wick in order for it to be a confirmed high at 31,134. And if we do, we're going to have bearish divergence from this point to this point. So we need to stay bullish right here, or this is just a lower high. All right, let's go to the 4 hour real quick. So on your 4 hour, your 21 did just cross your 50. They are above the 100. So this could be the start of a nice uptrend. On the 4 hour, I mean, we look good. We don't have bearish divergence right now. So even if that 1 hour bearish divergence plays out, it could just lead us down back to maybe, this 200 on the 4 hour at basically 3,900, somewhere in this purple region right here, and then resume up. So your RSI is in the bullish control zone, getting up there, trying. Your MACD, fresh cross to the upside at the beginning of that nice pump. Did just cross the 0 line, Positive momentum is increasing. Vol is still expanding. As you see, your BBWP is still rising in the upper zone. So let's go. I mean, right now it's looking good on the 4 hour. It's looking pretty good on the 1 hour, but we'll find out. Let's go back down to the 1 hour, talk about the bullish and bearish cases. So the bearish case is that we break this 21 and turn this moving average back around. Honestly, if we break the 50, that's when it's going to kind of start looking bad. Definitely pay attention if it hits this 50. If we break the 200, that's the line in the sand for me. I do think we would get a bounce at the 29,680 region, but honestly, I think we would break that and make new lows. That would also coincide with the MACD starting to cross, get a strong downside curvature, and start to print consistent dark red bars on the histogram. Also, that would mean the RSI enters out of the bearish control zone. Watch the RSI. The RSI is going to tell a lot of the story right now. If we exit the bullish control zone, not going to look good. At the same time as your vol expanding. All right, so the bullish case is that we get back above this wick at 39,750, and the RSI stays in the bullish control zone, or even enters the overbought for a second until we get up to this purple region at basically 32,300 region, and your MACD just tests this signal line and resumes up, crosses back above this 440.26 level, which is basically this last high of the MACD. I'd like to even see us get above this 478, 479 mark on the MACD and start printing dark green bars again on the histogram. So right now, I mean, this does look like a reversal candle, kind of whipping around in here, you know, taking liquidity. I mean, people probably at a stop loss, you know, right above this wick. People probably at a stop loss right below this wick. Hit both the stop losses. Now we'll see if we're going to resume up. We need to get back above the second POC point of control at 31,650 in order to remain bullish. So those are my thoughts for Bitcoin. If you guys like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. It's a free way to support the channel. We give you daily analysis every single day. We interview your favorite YouTubers, crypto professionals, market experts every single Saturday. And everyone have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and I will see you tomorrow.